Let me just flip this around so I don't keep staring at it. I find it funny how now that I'm 19, I really have to make my own decisions. Because just a few years ago, I couldn't even be trusted to stay out past 9. My teenage years are really coming to an end. As a kid, you'd never imagine yourself getting this old, but you would always wish you were an adult because the thought of being able to do whatever you want was the best thing ever. Only to find out that that's only true for like a year or so. As I get older, I begin to see the reality of life unfold in front of me. And sure enough, the way I saw life a few years ago begins contradicting my current perspective. My views on relationships, careers, morals, and where I should be. I mean, that's to be expected though, right? But it just hit different. I'd always thought that as I get older, I would be one answer closer to the questions I had as a kid. But when one question is answered, 3 more are raised. And you realize more and more how much you don't know about life, no matter how much experience you have. Mind you, I haven't experienced everything, far from it. But I think I've experienced just enough to know that I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I'm feeling lost in life. Now, to all the 24-year-olds who are rushing to tell me to stop worrying about my life because of how young I am and how old you are, stop it. You're 24. I get that your lower back hurts a little, but you're not getting ready for retirement anytime soon. I'm just afraid I'm not gonna be someone or do anything with my life. I'm afraid that the path I'm taking is all gonna lead to a dead end because I don't know enough about anything. But I get it. I'm young and I barely entered college. I'm supposed to be partying and getting laid, not contemplating the meaning of life. However, I can't help it but worry about who I'll become in the near future. Because it seems like at this age, you're supposed to have a step-by-step plan on what you want to do after college. And I don't even have step 1 figured out. I'd always thought that when the time came, I could handle the steering wheel for my own life. But life hit me a lot faster than I anticipated. And now all I'm trying to do is distract myself so I don't have to deal with my problems. I don't like to admit this, but growing up, I always thought I was an independent thinker and I did things on my own terms. But looking back, a lot of my thoughts and actions were dictated by the values of my family. When it came down to making a decision for myself, the voices of my older siblings echoed at the back of my mind, and I made sure not to disappoint them. But suddenly one day my life took a turn, and now I realize I have to think for myself. I see the flaws in some of the values I was brought up with, and I don't know whether or not I should continue following them or start finding my own path. I get that I still have plenty of time to figure things out, but currently, I feel lost. Over the past year now, I've been trying to find who I really am and where I want to take my life. And after a few trial and error attempts amidst the pandemic, I've come to the same conclusion. I don't know, and I don't think I'll ever know. I don't think anybody does. But that's okay. We're all just people trying to provide for our loved ones. Nobody truly knows their life purpose. Nobody wanted to be here. Nobody asked to be born. We all just were. I think all we can do is have faith that life will work itself out as long as we keep trudging forward, as long as we don't give up.